What's up everyone, Kevin here. Hey, before we get into this little video, you might already know from the title, but comment down below what you think this plant is. It's deceiving. Of course it's an allium, but it's actually green garlic. It's not green onions. You can tell the bottom of them look a little bit different, and also when you smell them, they smell quite a bit different. This is gonna be part of the Apocalypse Grow Challenge. I had to harvest the bed out because I gotta put some potatoes in that bed. So these came out a little early, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna turn them into green garlic, and actually the larger ones are elephant garlic. Green garlic, green elephant garlic, which is closer to a leek, powder. Join me as I do this. So first thing I gotta do is process them. So I'm taking off this little section of the root. I'm gonna cut them into chunks, maybe 1.5, 2 inches long, just because the more surface area when you're dehydrating, the quicker that process is gonna go. I'm gonna trim off some of these yellowing stems, some of the stems that look a little bit sickly. Like even this one, these stems don't look that good in general. I might even do a taste test real quick and just see if it's a flavor I wanna impart into the mix. It's actually pretty decent, so I might even use some of these stems. Actually, it's quite flavorful. So let's just go ahead and process these now. Okay, so we've got them all chopped up. This is a long process because I don't have a food dehydrator, so I have to put it in the oven. So I'm putting it on the lowest setting at about 170. I'm gonna split it up. The more surface area you can offer to basically the heat of the oven, the better. So I'm gonna be mixing it and trying to get as much spacing as I can, but I'm gonna have to come through and probably, move it around. It's gonna be like a 7 to 9 hour dehydration process. So I probably need a food dehydrator sometime in the future for this challenge. All right, so in they go. I'm gonna put one here and one here, and then we're going to crack this open just slightly. We'll do something like that. Just keep it cracked open just a tiny bit to let some of that air out so they can actually dehydrate. We've got them dehydrated for maybe 10 hours or so in the oven. You can tell because, listen, perfectly dry, very brittle, that crack. And so what I had to do is slice some of the thicker stems or the thicker root sections in half because they really weren't dehydrating quick enough. But now even those are perfectly brittle. So it's time to throw these in the blender. All right, well, we did it. It's the first time I've ever done something like this. Let's see how it tastes. A little green garlic powder. Oh, that's great. It definitely has a little bit more of like a vegetal flavor compared to like straight up garlic powder. But it's kind of like a smoky, garlicky, leaky sort of flavor, which is gonna be really good. So guys, this is the first spice that we have made for the Apocalypse Grow Challenge, which I'm really excited about. So I'm gonna put this in a mason jar. I'm gonna get it put into the Epic Apocalypse Pantry, and we're gonna keep going with this challenge. So stay tuned. Guys, again, if you wanna know what it is, check my video about announcing the rules of the challenge, because that pretty much explains everything. So until next time, good luck in the garden and keep on growing.